Hi everybody, welcome back on study room, and today we are going to study about cropping patterns and major crops. Alright, so when we discuss about cropping season in India, so there is a minor error. This one is Kharif crops and this one is Rabi crop. So when we talk about Rabi crops, they are winter crops and their harvesting season and their cultivating season is October. They are cultivated and harvested till February. Example, you can see wheat, pea, barley, gram. When we talk about Kharif crops, they are monsoon crops. Okay, their season is July to October. Examples are rice, cotton, maize, groundnut. When we talk about Zaid, this is summer crop. Alright. Examples are watermelon, cucumber, and the time period that you all can guess as well. It is March to July or June, you can say. Yeah. Alright. So now we are going to discuss each and every crop specifically. Rice is grown in humid conditions and its temperature is more than 25 degrees Celsius, over 100 centimeter annual rainfall. This includes coastal deltaic regions of northern and northeastern India. Alright, moving on to next. It is wheat. So it requires cool climate, grown as Kharif crop, winter season, alright. Yeah. Or you can say monsoon. Yeah, it was monsoon, not winter. Monsoon. Annual rainfall is 50 to 75 centimeter. Mainly grown in Ganga Satluj plains and the black soil region of the Deccan. Alright. Then is millets. Millets are known as coarse grain. Coarse refers to rough grain. They are very rough in textures and are hardy with crop with high nutritional values. So they have subdivisions as jowar, bajra and ragi. So when we talk about bajra, you all must have heard in the region Punjab. It is grown in moist, rain-fed areas where no irrigation is required. While ragi is grown in red, black, sandy, loamy and shallow black soil. And jowar is grown in sandy and shallow black soil. Alright. Then there is maize. Maize is grown well in old alluvial soil at temperature between 21 to 27 degrees Celsius. It is a kharif crop. You all should remember rice is also a kharif crop. Maize is also a kharif crop. But grown as a rabi crop too in Bihar. That is its speciality. So when we talk about these crops, they are grown with HYV seeds, that is high yielding variety seeds. Alright. And while when we talk specifically about maize, it is grown in Kerala, Karnataka, MP, UP, Bihar and Telangana. Alright. So when we talk about pulses, so these leguminous crops are grown in rotation with other crops as they help restore soil fertility through nitrogen fixing. India is the world's largest producer and consumer. You all get it? Pulses are very important for refurbishing the soil and they are very important in various terms because they help the soil to gain its fertility. Then now we are going to talk about food crops other than grains, and they are non-food crops. So you will be surprised to have sugarcane here, though it is not a food crop. So sugarcane requires a temperature range of 21 to 27 degrees Celsius and an annual rainfall of 75 to 100 centimeter. The crop is dependent on irrigation and manual labor. While we talk about oilseed, it is a major producer of India is a major producer of groundnut and rapeseed. So this oilseed is used in edible oil industries, soap industries, and cosmetic industries. All right. Then we have this video here. Let's just have a view of it. So now there is tea. So in 2017, India was the world's second largest producer of tea, after China of course. And tea requires warm, frost-free climates with well-drained soil. So as you all know, tea is very famous. Assam, Darjeeling. Alright. So we can also see it in West Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and all. Then we have coffee. When you're talking about Indian coffee, you all should remember the name called Arabica. So Arabica coffee is Indian grown and it has came from Yemen. Alright. So coffee is mainly grown in Baba Budan hills of Karnataka and in the Nilgiri mountain ranges. Horticulture crops, you can see all kind of decorative flowers and vegetable markets all around you because India is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world after China. And we are doing our best to overtake it. So horticulture crops in India, there is a list. Mango, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal, Telangana, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh. When we talk about orange, it is Nagpur and Cherrapunji. When we talk about banana, it is Kerala, Mizoram, Tamil Nadu. When we talk about this tasty food, it is from Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. Grapes, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. And Jammu Kashmir has a combo of everything like apple, peaches, and all these almonds. Jammu Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh. Alright. Then there is rubber. Rubber is an equatorial plant, requires moist and humid climate with rainfall of more than 200 centimeter, temperature above 25 degrees Celsius. So these are the essential conditions for rubber. This is a video. Have a look at it. Alright. So this is an activity. List the items which are made of rubber and are used by us. Of course, I can help you out with it. This is your activity. Tires. Alright. Rubber mats. Belts. Toys. Gloves. And what not. So here's a list. Alright. Now we are moving to fiber crops. Fiber crops are crops like silk, cotton, jute. And here is this term. Here's the catch. Sericulture, you have to really remember this name, sericulture. It is the process of rearing of silkworms for production of silk fiber. It is very important from exam point of view, this term alone. And now we are talking about cotton. So cotton is a kharif crop. Regular soil they are grown in, that is black soil in Maharashtra. Okay? Maharashtra. So black soil of Deccan Plateau, it requires high temperature, light rainfall and a bright sunshine. Bright sunshine is very, very important. Then there is jute. Jute is also called golden fiber. It needs well-drained fertile soil with high temperature. West Bengal, Bihar, Assam, Odisha and Meghalaya are major jute producing regions. Now we have to see some technological and institutional reforms. First one is establishment of ICAR, right? Agriculture Research Institute. Very important. Land reforms. Alright, land hoarding was done before. Now it has stopped after this thing is launched in the first 5-year plan. Green revolution, that is agricultural revolution. White revolution is milk revolution. Crop insurance, so that even if some natural disaster occurs, they have some insurance. Grameen banks and cooperatives, so that they can pool their resources and get loans from the bank. Kisan credits card, so that they can get loans, customized loans. Personal accident insurance scheme, so they have some insurance at times of need. Then Bhudan Gramdan is a very revolutionary movement. It was initiated by Vinoba Bhave, a very revolutionary figure. A votary of Gram Swaraj he launched, alright? Undertook a Padayatra to spread a message. Bhudan is like donation of land, was the distribution of land among farmers. So rich people can come forward and give their land to poor. And this is a very uh, huge step towards equity. Contribution of agriculture to national economy. So right now that there is a decline in agricultural's contribution in GDP because more and more people are employed, but the produce is less because of we are not technologically advanced, we are not modernized. We can see here, considering the declined share of agriculture in India's GDP, the government has made efforts to modernize agriculture in India. So in the year 2013 to 14, we can see it was 4.2%. But now it is minus 0.2%, then 1.1%, which is a relief, but not equal to what workforce we have in this industry. All right. So there should be modernized reformation in agriculture. So now we have come to the end of video and we have discussed today what are different cropping seasons in India like Kharif crops, Rabi crops, Zaid crops and how like a different other than food crops what other crops are grown. Alright, tea, coffee we have learned about it and sugarcane crops. Then we have also discussed about fiber crops like cotton crops, jute crops and we have discussed what are the shortcomings in agriculture and how it is not able to contribute more in the GDP and what reforms, governmental reforms are taken. So I think it is enough for you to know, it is enough from the exam point of view and you can really score well. And for conceptual clarity, you should go through the video again and again so you have a good hold and grasp of this chapter. With this, thank you all for having me and we'll connect again in the next video.